Well, I just got this anti-theft protection for my City Pro tank bag, and we're going to install this today. It should be a pretty simple installation. It's just basically boring a hole through the bottom of the City Pro tank bag, and passing a pin through it to stop it from activating the lock. Inside the box is just some instructions. It's a lock and a little cable, and I guess a couple of pins here, and I don't know what this is. Probably just it's a key ring. So we've got a parts list here, and it tells that the security pin, there's one 35 millimeter one and one 47 millimeter pin, and key ring, and cable lock for motorcycle luggage. So that's all shown there. And the instructions here for Pro or the Evo tank bag, and you just find the hole that's already there in the bottom carriage assembly. You just bore 5.5 millimeter, which in Imperial I think is 7/32. You bore a hole through there all the way through to the inside of the bag so that you can pass the pin with the key ring on it, pass it in there, and it's in the lock position. Essentially, why you've got two lengths of this pin is because if you've got a height height increasing element, 12 millimeters, you need a longer pin, and that's it. That's the only reason you've got two pins. So if you've got an additional spacer on the bottom of your tank bag, you need the longer pin. If not, you need this one. So I've got my drill set up here with a 7/32 bit in it, and I'm gonna drill that hole. There's the existing hole in the bottom of the carriage, and so I'll just drill right through this hole all the way into the inside of the bag. There's a hole there, and it's kind of like ugly looking. Maybe I'll get a lighter and try and burn some of that material away. But let's try the pin. Perfect fit. Now with that there in place, the idea is you won't be able to pull this, and it won't move because the pin has gone right through, and it doesn't go all of the way through. As you can see there, it's just beyond the bottom of this, so it's not going to come all the way through and marry your filler cap. So that's perfect, and it's a snug enough fit for it to stay in place, and it's got this neat little key ring occupying some space in there. But for me, I don't have a lot of stuff in here, and if you remember, I had a day pack, which is a much smaller bag than this, so this is all excess space as far as I'm concerned. I should be able to push this onto the bike with that thing in place. Let me go try it now. Yes, it's on the bike now, and I was able to push it in place on the ring, and with that lock being in place. So now it's locked onto the bike. So the way that this works is that you've got to lock this zipper together with the padlock that that comes with the kit, right into this little hole, and I've got to go figure out how to program that. But you lock this, and then you attach that little cord somehow, or you can just leave the padlock all by itself. It doesn't really matter. Finally, there's the lock in place, and I just don't know what to do with the end of this. If you've got any ideas, you can leave it in the comment below. But I need to attach this to something, and it's a loop. I can just pass it through this loop and maybe attach it to this front here. But I have to move it around from here because I don't want it to be, here when I'm leaning forward, and then I'm going to snag this lock. So I just move it to the side.